On this episode of the Hotlist, we'll be exploring the cheapest and fastest hot hatches in the South African market under 150,000 rands. Number 10. The 2008 Opel Corsa 1.6 OPC 3-door is 10th on our list due to the fact that the acceleration time is a bit disappointing, but still fast enough to make it on our list. Producing 141 kilowatts of power and 230 newton meters of torque from a 1.6 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour is hit in just under 8 seconds, 7.2 seconds to be precise, and the top speed is 225 kilometers per hour. The cheapest one in great condition is just under 130,000 rands. Number 9, we've got the 2011 Ford Focus ST 5-door. This is a mean machine, equipped with an inline 4-cylinder 2-liter engine capable of 184 kilowatts of power and 350 newton meters of torque. This is a seriously fast hot hatch and can hit 0 to 100 in just 6.5 seconds and has a top speed of 248 kilometers per hour. That's insanely fast considering the cheapest one I could find, which is in excellent condition, is just under 130,000 rands. Number 8. The 2014 Ford Fiesta ST is our next car on the list and could hit 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 6.5 seconds from a 1.6 EcoBoost engine capable of 130 kilowatts of power and 244 newton meters of torque. It has a top speed of 220 kilometers per hour, a little lower than every other car on this list, but the styling of this car is phenomenal and it looks like it came out of the production line yesterday. The example we found for sale is just under 140,000 rands. It looks great and could pass as a new car. This is a car that's 8 years old. Number 7 is the 2010 VW Golf GTI. This is higher up on our list because of the cool factor it possesses. Be prepared to be the center of attention in this car. Powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine producing 156 kilowatts of power and 280 newton meters of torque, which can propel this car from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 6.9 seconds and has a top speed of 240 kilometers per hour. With the new Golf released, I don't know how well this will hold up, but a cool car nonetheless. The cheapest one advertised in great condition is 120,000 rands. Number 6 is the VW Polo, and this one is much higher on our list because you can get one so cheap and in such great condition. The 2012 VW Volkswagen Polo GTI 1.4 TSI is powered by a 1.4 cylinder turbo engine capable of 131 kilowatts of power and 250 newton meters of torque. This could accelerate the car from 0 to 100 in just 6.9 seconds and has a top speed of 229 kilometers per hour, which is lower than most cars on the list, but is one of the newest and I think looks best. Number 5. Our next car is cooler than cool, and I personally would love one. The 2008 mini hatch John Cooper Works. This car doesn't look its age. It's aged pretty well. Its 16-valve turbocharged 4-cylinder 1.6 liter engine produces 155 kilowatts of power and 206 foot-pounds of torque. This can propel the Cooper from 0 to 100 in just 6.5 seconds and has a top speed of 240 kilometers per hour. It's a bit slower than the Ford, but it's 3 years older than the Ford and cheaper and accelerates harder than the Ford. Number 4 This is the fastest accelerating car that we have on our list thus far, the 2010 Renault Megane RS Cup, capable of hitting 100 km per hour from 0 in just 6.1 seconds, from a 4-cylinder 2-liter engine producing 184 kilowatts of power and 339 Newton meters of torque. It has a top speed of 249 kilometers per hour. It is super cool. Actually, this car is ice cold. I would personally go out of my way to buy one. The cheapest one we found in excellent condition is priced just under 140,000 rands. Number 3. This car is pretty cheap and people think it's super expensive. Hence, it is so high up on our list. The 2011 Volkswagen Scirocco 2-liter TSI Sportsline, powered by a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine making 155 kilowatts of power and 280 Newton meters of torque. This car can hit 0 to 100 in just 6.9 seconds and has a top speed of 240 kilometers per hour. This car still looks good and still turns heads. 11 years later at that, it's aged so gracefully. The cheapest one we could find that I would buy is priced at 134,000 rands. Number 2. This car is at our number 2 spot due to the fact that it looks modern inside and out. The 2014 Peugeot 208 develops 147 kilowatts of power and 274 Newton meters of torque from a 1.6 turbo engine, propelling the small sexy car from 0 to 100 in just 6.8 seconds, with a top speed of 230 kilometers per hour. The interior of this car is so modern and stylish that you could say it rolled off the production line yesterday, making this little car our number 2 spot. The cheapest one we could find is in great condition. It's just under 140,000 rands. Number 1. This is going to be one exceptional. Well, we amend the rules. Any car that isn't over 155,000 rands could be included within the list. And on that bombshell, our next car is the 2010 Audi S3 Quattro, powered by an inline 4-cylinder 2-liter engine capable of 195 kilowatts of power and 350 Newton meters of torque, making this car the most powerful car we have on our list. The acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour only takes 5.8 seconds, and the top speed is 250 kilometers per hour, making it the hardest accelerating car that we have on our list and the fastest. The cheapest advertised one is in exceptional condition, is priced at 155,000 rands. Now this is the part where we tell you how we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel, but we're not going to do that this time. Really, we'd love for you to subscribe and for you to interact with the content that we produce, but really it's all up to you. So yeah, see you next time of it. Sharp.